Okay, good morning. The date again is the 16th of October 2020, and this is continuation of a series of video reviews from the Chester case. Those that are following that, this case on YouTube will be well rehearsed with the way that we do things. So this particular footage is from 23:42 at night, so it's almost just gone after 20 to 12, and then on the 16th of October, the 16th of October is a Friday night. Okay, so I'm using EQ. I've not turned up anything at the moment, and I will be using the analyzer. Get that out ready. So let's get straight into this, see what this uncovers. These are all CCTV alarms sent in by the owner. I simply can't remember. I've got about 4 to review, and I just can't remember which each one is. So let's see what it brings up. Oh, that was the early one. Right, okay. I can get away with turning that up a little bit. Turn up a touch. There we go. Yeah. And this is very distinctive. Those who've been following the case probably gone a little bit on the loud side. There you go. Typical rap, quite loud. Those of you watched, this is video 180. If you saw 179 before, which is the double doors that were slamming, the frequencies around here, and there's 2 blips of frequency. This quite clearly is very specific, 500 to 1000 hertz. Yeah, bang bang bang. These here, I'm pretty confident they are reflections. Well, may not be. Because sound, with something that loud, it's gonna, because this is a completely empty room, it hasn't even got an attic, it's open plan, so sound comes bouncing off the ceiling, which is steel, with the tiled roof. The walls are fairly robust, it's just plasterboard straight onto double brick, empty space, and you can do this. But unquestionably, this is another rap from the building. What the earth these are, I have no idea. The frequency is unique, and I don't know what causes these. We've been in the building, it's done a while, we've been stood there, and we've not been able to find any rational reason for it. We can't even duplicate the sound of it as well, and that is absolutely typical of the rap, but a much louder one. Yeah, much louder. Interesting. Okay. Right. What normally happens with this building, that's what's triggered the alarm early on. It's the early sound. The CCTV kicks in and produces this minute of footage. There's no doubt that the rap was the one that triggered the alarm system. What we often find is there's something else in there as well. So what I'm going to do, the minute we get past the rap, I'm actually going to turn the volume up to about 16-17 decibels higher. I just don't want to miss anything. Okay. It's going to bring a little background noise up as well. what we're hearing here is like a rumbling sound. And I'm not sure what that is. I certainly can't hear it without the... In fact, let's just loop this bit. I'm going to turn it down to 0, and maybe we can't even hear it on normal volume. No, there's nothing there. Yeah, if we turn it up, just there, that early bit. This here is the bass frequency. It is moving. That might just be a car. The rap at the beginning, if we was to go back to video or movie 179 I did a short while ago today, you can hear a bang followed by a car engine followed by the car driving out, so it's very distinctive, this double wrap of these, and each door's got the same fire door with a automatic closer, and when they bang a second time. Very distinctive, and it's quite a thin sounding frequency. This wrap here is different. That's very different. That's very solid, very distinctive. I've seen these hundreds of times in the building. That is what it's high there, the volume, because they turned it up. I'm confident that's a genuine wrap. I don't like set noises afterwards because it suggests that something else has caused it. But I think, you know, it could be anything. It's quite a big complex, and someone's driving away, even though I'm aware of the time, but 20 to 12 at night, so it could be just distance away, because certainly on normal volume you don't hear that at all. It's not there. So let's keep the volume high. Let's see if there's anything else in here. The crackling is just the microphone. It's not the best of microphones in the cameras. That's what's producing that sound there. But hopefully you can just hear that. The bit at the end does sound like a car. There seems to be some like a mechanically cycle sound just there, like a see the frequency there. Sounds like, you know, like a blowy sort of sound, almost as if you can hear wind outside. I'm really not sure. Well, we'll note that down anyway. Clearly a wrap. Then what we've got is I'm going to actually record this as rumbling, an unusual metallic sound. It's like a metallic-y sound there. of like something cycling, not cycling as a push bike, but cycling, and there, that rumble sound. The building itself is producing such unusual phenomena, and it really is in the middle of nowhere. There's not a road, main road anywhere near it, probably the nearest main road is location of Baldwin, quarter of a mile. You're not going to hear it. Cars can drive in, and that possibly could be that, but the room itself produces unusual sounds. The suggestion is that some of it was, for example, residual, the old stone tape theory. If I turn the volume down, in fact we'll do this, I tend to say that if the volume's on 0, there's no amplification at all, and we don't hear this, it's unlikely to be in the room. Just hear that there, that rumble. I'm really not sure. There isn't a problem about you simply don't know what it is. I'm confident the first one at the beginning is a rap, because that fits in with the rest of the raps that we've had there, and there's nothing that we've got on when we sample the building that matches it. Here it's like a rumble. I suppose if you heard that on a smartphone, you might suggest it's somebody walking about. I don't know. So we'll note that down. So there's a record of that. All of the movies, obviously, because that's where you're watching this on YouTube. You can go back to it and review and give their own thoughts, and we always appreciate comments anyway. Okay, right, I'll see you on the next movie.